Kathy, we're back with your dear darling Noah. And for everybody at home, this is this dog's first time with the collar, so this is introducing the pager to the dog. And Tim and Kathy, what we're going to be using is something called a sound box, just for the sake of the videos, so that you can tell when I'm hitting the pager. So when you hear that buzzing sound, that's the equivalent of the dog feeling the vibration of the collar, and your collar isn't going to make a sound. That's just for the video so you can tell when we're doing it. And then for everybody at home, this is how we're going to introduce the collar. I've got my leash hooked to the electronic collar. I have not had the dog wearing the collar around, so it doesn't know where that's coming from. Nothing like that. If anything, it's going to make an association with the leash. That's why I have the leash hooked to the electronic collar. So the subtask that we're going to help the dog understand right now is that I don't want the leash made tight, because this dog is as bad of a puller as I've seen. If he takes off running, I mean, someone could really get hurt. So the subtask before you ever teach one to heel is going to be, I don't want the leash made tight. So the way we're going to do it is I'm just going to, and we're not going to say anything at this point. I had somebody put a comment, well, shouldn't you be using praise and treats and tug toys and all these things? No, not at this stage. Absolutely not. The dog doesn't have, we have to set up a dynamic where we can teach the dog to learn, and we're not going to do that to try to do treats and everything. Actions are speaking louder than words at this point. Let's see, a squirrel or something. Anyway, so when you hear that buzzing, that's going to be the pager. With one like this, you better be ready, because they'll tear your arm right out of the socket. So I'm making the pager current with the pressure on the leash. So as I'm, a lot of times they are going to look around like that. I'm not trying to get the dog to heel at this point. I'm not holding the leash short. Just helping him understand that's me communicating. Got to introduce it on the leash. You get these people saying, oh, it's afraid of the pager. Well, that's you. That's you not using the tool properly. You can see I'm cranky. I was up all Friday night. Very, very cranky. Oh, he's a fast little learner, though. Look at him. At this point, though, to let the dog go all the way to the end of the leash. Only going back and forth. I'm not trying to do a bunch of swiggling. This one will be right back with the recall.